Hello, fellow freaks. Goth Mermaid Gamer here. Yeah, I know I have been kind of radio silent for the past week, but, oh, and, yeah, and I'm late on reacting to this video. Sorry, I just have not been feeling well the past week. I've just been icky sicky. As you can see. So, yeah, sorry for blasting your eardrums out with that cough. It kind of just hit me. Anyways, but I'm feeling better now, even though I do feel a cold coming on. The icky sicky was not the cold. That's probably what's happening now, but it was a different kind of not feeling great the past week. It's a long story. Anyways, so yeah, I'm back now. Let's react to the latest in the SonicHaXD Mortal Kombat 1 doesn't suck. This is uh the chapter Reptile, his boy. We all know he loves him some Reptile. That is his that's his little squish. That's his uwu. That's his whatever terms you want to terms of endearment you want to call it. That's his bae, whatever. Do people still say bae? I don't know, maybe. Anyways. Yeah, it's just as Johnny Cage and Kenshi are mine, his is Reptile. And as a fellow Scaly, I get it. I get it, brother. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and react to the Reptile chapter. Let's go to scene. There we go. And play. And play. There we go.
Making this episode.
Oh, I bet you are.
To try and reach the portal back to Earthrealm. Wait. In chapter 4. How did Johnny, Kenshi and Kung Lao get to the desert, if the only way they could get there was by the portal in Sundo? Did they just go through the portal with nobody noticing them in Sundo?
That's a good point.
The area first. I like how in order
Hey,
he only
nice
shows
fan art.
his legs. The people here are celebrating the Lantern Festival.
That little boing sound.
Okay, but what the fuck is this? You guys just had a huge event yesterday at the tournament.
I see that Her Majesty once again spares no expense. Festival.
So then what is this whole ordeal? There's a big statue of someone. Maybe they're celebrating that dude. Maybe the Grand Martial Arts tournament between Earthrealm and the Realm of Outworld is the Shiver-Natai. And even though the tournament ended, the party is still going. When I first saw the stage in the trailer, I thought this was Earthrealm. Because there are many things that are similar to the actual Lantern Festival we celebrate in Asia. The red paper lanterns, the costumes, the fireworks, maybe in the lore.
Yeah, from what I've seen, China really goes all out with their festivals. And I was gonna say, well, maybe it's one of those festivals that kind of goes on for like a week. Maybe that's what it is.
The Shiver-Natai is the thing that inspires the Lantern Festival in China. My guess as to why NRS did this is so that they can have more Asian-inspired themes for Outworld, since Cinderella,
Sure.
Katana, and Malina look Asian in this timeline. But most importantly, Li Mei. Li Mei's character is now filled with Lantern Festival powers. Fireworks, paper lanterns, and even her purple creatures look like a Chinese guardian lion. What better way to have a fighting style like this, if the hometown itself is heavily inspired by it? Also, everyone, I don't mean to alarm you, but the living forest is destroyed. Your ancestors' souls have been infused into a creepy being, and the forest is on fire. It's been on fire since daytime, and it's only gotten worse at night. Someone please put out the fire. Also,
someone please put out the fire.
It's really rude. Compared to the main stage, where we see Malina and Katana in festival regalia. Fun fact.
Yes.
Currently, this costume is the only way for Katana not to wear a mask.
Oh.
Are you And check it. It's Chameleon.
I'm sorry, maskless versions of the female ninja characters should have already been an option. But at least they're giving those to us for free. Is it all of them, or is it just Katana? Because that's even more backwards. But whatever, at least it's a free download.
The beloved obscure secret character, who hasn't been seen in a mainline game for 17 years. She's also a Numgadi in this timeline. We also see General Shao and Li Mei patrolling the area looking for the humans. Melina then asks for some water.
Yes, princess.
Fetch us water, please.
Oh my god, Sonic, really? I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, that's basically pretty much what's going on here. Kiss me on my hot mouth, I'm feeling romantical.
Serious?
Yes! Yes! Perfect!
Melina and Tanya seem to be very close.
You, above all, must obey Umgadi rules. I must obey my heart.
Aww.
My sister's emotion.
Rest assured, princess, I am not. You will be silent about Melina.
Seeds.
Ooh. The little eyebrow. Good you ever gonna have?
Because of you.
Melina, shouldn't you call her?
Ooh, I know.
Being too pretty, that she leaves. Like, she doesn't come back when the commotion starts. Did not expect her to be that pissed. We cut back to
Well,
her
I mean...
house. Oh. Johnny, where is that cigar? Did you throw it away?
Oh, that was criminal, Earthrealm.
Oh,
We see
that's...
our heroes.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think of it. See, this is why I like watching commentary reviews and stuff, because they'll point out stuff that I didn't even notice or think about. That's a good point. Where's the sword that he took from Genji?
Disguising themselves to fit in with the crowd.
Game logic.
Faces are playable, including Shura and her big dumb hat. Asher doesn't like the hat,
Her big dumb hat. And I love the
but Johnny claims that it's good for her disguise.
And honestly,
it suits you. Yes.
Says that
Wink, wink, and nudge, nudge. They must see me.
Okay.
I mean, you couldn't see me do the little arms thing because this VTuber, only has so much movement. I don't have full body tracking right now. But I did the arm thing.
I have a question.
It's fun to
How does
do.
invisibility work for Size Off? Let me go through each method he has. Number 1. We see him turn invisible instantly in front of the gang. So does this when he uses Falling Fang's cancel, and in his brutalities, and when the Kamiya fighter grabs the opponent. Number 2. He pulls out a smoke grenade to disappear, like how he did it in the earlier games. And number 3. He spits acid all over himself, waits a second, and then goes invisible. Why the fuck are there so many methods?
Maybe it just looks cool, okay? Did you think of that? Maybe it's just a flash flare kind of thing.
Can't it just be a simple on and off switch?
Because it's cool to have different ways. Like I said, maybe it's just flare.
Size Off commences the distraction. It works for his friends, but he gets spotted because Size Off's invisibility depleted.
Yeah, that does. It does kind of seem. What do you call that when you nerf a character for plot's sake instead of actually, going by the logic of the character that you've established? I forgot what they call that. Plot convenience. I guess that's one way to put it. Yeah, it's like, why does his invisibility suddenly have a little glitch in the matrix there? Oopsie. Just so the bad guys can be like, oh, hey, there's somebody up there.
Hashtag buff Reptile. Li Mei and Reiko go after him. And Breaker.
Move, bitch. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Ooh.
Ironic that somehow the best grappler in the game has the best zoning tool. And I mean that in gameplay too. They continue
Damn.
to chase.
Damn, he pretty good with them shurikens.
Notices Size Off in trouble and runs over to help. Size Off
Yay.
has to fight Lee May and Breako.
Surrender and I'll hear you out.
Really? That's great. I'll let you defeat me so I can tell you everything.
After his capture, Zaizoth was taken to the lower mines. He will spend the rest of his days in forced labor.
What the fuck, Lee May?
Yeah, what? What? No! A poor baby! Don't do that to him! Don't do that to my boy!
Can't believe you let me down again.
That's too much to expect.
Oh, shit.
The stage is filled to the brim with life. There are people who are looking at the view, and they will notice you when you fight next to them. You can also see someone giving a piggyback ride in the background.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
This couple here. When you fight next to the couple, the girl is really into it, but the guy's not. He'll start to get sick and scared. The girlfriend will start to comfort him.
Aww.
The stage player.
God, that's probably one of the best parts of these new stages is just the animated background characters. Like, they really put work into making unique little background character animations.
The statue in the middle will start to burn up, and the skies will be filled with sky lanterns, making for a climactic
Whoa.
ending for the festival. I know I said that Hanging Gardens was the most beautiful
It
stage
is.
in the game, but I'm really second guessing myself with this scene right here. You also get Kenshi as a cameo fighter, who has this funny move.
Here she go.
Special thanks to TQ Kim1 for the amazing fan art of this.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. Hang on, let me turn the captions off real quick. Can she go? It's like running into her chest. Like, what the fuck are you doing? That's funny.
Size Off wins. We then cut to Kitana and Tanya, who were watching the whole thing. They finally joined the fight. Size Off defeats Kitana, but Tanya isn't defeated yet.
Oh, I still got Tanya to handle. Come on, Tanya, that was rude.
Rude.
He was right to call you that.
You bitch. I haven't hurt the princess. This need not continue. I haven't hurt the princess. I haven't hurt the princess.
Chaos you cause.
They always, like I said, that's another game logic thing.
It's the lantern festival.
It's hurt. It's hurt.
Continue the fight. Chameleon also shows up as a cameo fighter. She can use Kitana and Melina moves, but when she was released as DLC, she also has Jade's moves, and can change colors, just like how she would in Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Cool.
She's also apparently as a Terran.
There are Zeteran Nungadi.
Of course. You've not met Chameleon?
Is it form?
No.
Breaking news. Takeda.
No. Wow, I just love it when a train of thought just leaves my brain. Yeah, it would make sense that she's a Terran since she has the little abilities that she has. You know, the chameleon abilities. That kind of makes sense. Yeah!
Let's check.
Takeda!
She is not Zeteran.
Saurian!
She is
A what?
If you lose to Kitana or Tanya, you will be forced to live with the Targeters. What the fuck is wrong with our war or Size Off wins.
My sentence is suspended, Nungadi.
Ooh.
We cut back to our heroes.
Ooh, finger snap. Yes.
Running away, Quan-Chi. Those are your teammates. You should be running into General Shao's embrace. Other heroes are cornered, but fear not. Rescue is on the way.
Distant triumphant laughter. Okay, who was doing the triumphant laughter? I'm gonna choose to believe it was size off because I can't see Kenshi doing that.
Why did you two defeat Tanya and then climb the stage to then do the Tarzan move? Also, what are you swinging on? You guys are on the tall list building around the vicinity. What are you guys anchoring to? They get into a...
Again, good questions that I did not think about. Well, the first one is like, why did you climb up there just so you can Tarzan your way down? 'Cause it's a cool, dramatic entrance. Sometimes style, flair, whatever. Sometimes, that's the only reason you need. But that is a good point. What the hell were they zip lining in on?
Size off tail grabs Shao by the neck and slams him into the gameplay stage. God, I wish that was me. If you lose to Shao, you survive. You were saying, bitch, when King shows up, he doesn't have his mask anymore. But when you fight General Shao, he gets it back. What? Are you blind? Size off. Silence me, General. And just like that, I'm the champion of Earthrealm.
Woo! Little cartoon sound effects. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Yeah! I love that little he does after he hits him. Oh shit, wait, play. There we go. Yeah, really. He said it! He said the thing!
This time. Spoilers, Kenshi.
Yeah, really. Just like how he was like, I misspoke. Whoops.
They did gain a lot of information about the villain's plan.
I mean, what?
And Ashra and Sizoth officially joined the group. And we will never see them be useful in this game ever again.
No!
Chapter 7. Something funny I noticed upon revisiting this chapter is that it's kind of unnecessary. Just have it so Quan Chi escapes in Chapter 6, and then cut to the heroes coming back to the Fire Temple. Chapter 7 really doesn't add much to the grand story.
Are you saying that the chapter featuring your man... Hang on. Shit, never mind. It's going to take too much work to do dramatic effect. I was trying to dramatically zoom in. The chapter featuring your man is just filler. It's just story bloat. Story padding. Okay, well, I guess we can, it shows that you're not too much of a simp that you can, criticize. Well, I mean, not like it's Reptile's fault, but I get it, yeah. Yeah, come on, NRS.
This is our heroes wear. The comedic moments.
Yay, there's the dumb hat. Thank you very much.
Steal a more functional hat.
And most important, this was Sizoth's moment to shine. For decades, Reptile has been sidelined.
Yeah, see, okay, so it wasn't completely bloated. It did have some merit to it.
And treated like crap.
Yeah.
To the point where I personally gave up on ever seeing our scaly boy get a chapter. So as a Reptile fan, this chapter will always have a special place.
Aww.
Welcome to the double ID.
Yeah. So see, it gave him a push into the spotlight that he needed.
Dialogues, where we look at character intro dialogues to gain more information about the current chapter we're on. Sizoth's diversion plan wasn't the...
Yeah, man, I was just thinking about when I said the dramatic effect I was going for would have taken too much work. See, this is why I need dual monitors, so that I could have OBS open full screen on one monitor, so it'll make it easier to do the controls and stuff. Yes, I'm doing all of this with just one screen. I don't have dual monitors right now.
the best.
There were safer ways to create that diversion.
I guess he's not really good at sneaking.
Aw.
But very good at fighting.
Yeah.
Intro where Shang Tsung taunts Size off by turning into him.
I know it's you, Shang Tsung. Too bad knowing that won't help you survive.
But there's also an intro where Size off mastered his powers of shape-shifting and turned into Shang Tsung.
Wait, what? That's it.
How did you learn my magic, Size off? By watching you every moment I was held hostage.
Which is further
Yo.
invasion season. Size off might be.
Oh, the invasions. Yeah, I know. I have one little fan down there in my comment section on my Mortal Kombat videos. If I'm going to watch the invasion stuff, I have a video for it saved to watch. Yes, I will eventually get around to watching the invasions thing.
Stinky.
Ugh, you smell like sewage. That is the scent of your own shame.
Ooh.
I hope you are all ready for the main meat of this video. My 1-hour thesis on. Let's break it down. Size off.
What about me, Gandalf? Where's my fortune cookie jar? You would never be more than a jobber. You may have been one of the original 3 ninjas in Mortal Kombat, but your status would never rival that of Scorpion and Sub-Zero, ever again. You are nothing more than a hollow shell of what you used to be.
Oh yeah? What now, bitch? Bitch, you thought?
By the way, I've been calling him Size off throughout this series, because they never call him Reptile in the
Because that's his name. But and also, yeah, none of the other characters ever call him Reptile.
entire story. The only time someone calls him Reptile is in an intro dialogue.
Size off is a mouthful. Can I just call you Reptile?
How is that a mouthful, Johnny? It has the same syllables. It's not a mouthful. You just want to call him Reptile. You just want an excuse.
I wonder what the title Reptile means to Size off in this universe.
Good
Also,
question.
I personally prefer calling him Size off in this game, because he's just so different compared to his previous counterparts.
Yeah.
So, to start
Agree.
off with this character analysis, I feel like I need to introduce myself. I, sorta, moderately, kinda, a Reptile fan.
Kinda.
Are you winning, son?
Oh shit! No.
It's not a phase, Dad!
Was that really his dad? That's awesome. I like to see parents actually kind of, being supportive and even helping out with videos like that. we gotta love cool parents.
So you're one of those.
August 2023.
A friggin' Ahego face.
So I went into a shower stall in my hotel to record my reaction. After that, I went to the Van Gogh Museum, and I recorded a response to my fans on the way.
Hello, I am currently in Amsterdam.
Well, what must it be like to be able to actually travel like that, huh? I wish I knew. Okay, anyways.
The Reptile trailer dropped. My notifications blew the F up. I got like pinged 50 times on Twitter. Discord.
Where are you at? Why aren't you reacting to this?
Reptile trailer?
In short, I'm mentioning the story because when the Reptile trailer dropped, many of my fans thought of me and
Aw.
wanted to hear my reaction.
But I'd like to say thank you guys so much. I'm really appreciative that
Yeah, I agree. Like anytime anything related to Reptile drops, I'm always I wonder what SonicHaXD thinks of this. I wonder if he's seen this.
thought of me when the Reptile
And I'm truly grateful to you all for thinking it's the Reptile fan.
Yeah.
Reptile fan. Going to
Ah.
try my best to do justice in this character breakdown. And start with his character design. In each iteration,
Love it.
Reptile's design changes quite a lot. and even in the movies too.
Mm-hmm.
Reptile is like a box of chocolate.
You never know what you're going to get. Sonic, huh? Nom nom nom. Gimme.
Shapeshift into his human form, and his
Ayo! Ayo!
shapeshift individual parts of his body for combat advantage.
Yeah, I like that they have. I like that little detail. I like that he can shapeshift individual parts of his body. That's cool.
Maybe he just wants to change his legs. Maybe the hands. Maybe the head. Or maybe to grow a third leg.
Oh my god! Come on! I do have my speaking of which, I do have my personal theories of what the situation down there, like what's going on down there. I'm not gonna say it though because YouTube, but yeah. Oh bullshit! No, you weren't. We know you weren't. Don't lie.
Still prefer Reptile to have a transformation effect whenever he changes forms. Transformation fetish fans are in shambles. Now let me start by talking about his human form design.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. That is really good fan art. Hey Sonic, maybe one of these days I'll get around. Maybe I'll make some Reptile fan art. What do you think of that? Oh yeah, about the transformation thing. Well, you know, it's got to be quick. They had to do something that was a quick effect, you know, because but seeing a more fleshed out like friggin' American Werewolf in London type of transformation would be cool.
Kay was rolling out the trailers. The costume designs range from good to mid. Do you get an F on this assignment?
Hey, I don't think Raiden's Earthrealm fighter, you know, costume was mid. I like it. But yeah, yeah, I think some of the ladies' costumes were not that creative. And I think, and no, I don't think. You know what? I know. I guarantee you, the reason why the ladies' costumes were lackluster is because they were held back by that. Oh, we don't want them to look slutty. You know that bullshit. They were probably held back by that crap. You know, they were too restricted. Honestly, there's that one Melina. What is it? I don't remember what's that Melina costume called. It's like Empress. Is it or is it? I don't know. And so there's this one costume they have that I've seen that I am shocked that they even let her have that much skin showing. Like for real, I was legit shocked. Ugh. You know, having a skimpy costume does not invalidate their badass attitudes and you know fighting competence skills. Okay? Can we please get over that? I'm sorry. I'm soapboxing here. I apologize, but yeah. See, when you get restricted like that, when you have, you know, you don't want, oh, I don't want to look like we're objectifying them. Yeah. You can't have breasts be bigger than like an A cup or a small B. You can't give them asses, any sort of ass to speak of. And we can, you know, barely have any skin showing. When you have restrictions like that because you don't want backlash from idiotic thoughts like that, it does kind of limit your creativity on what you could do. Now, if you could, I'm not saying it is impossible to make a cool costume without, you know, any of that stuff like skin showing and junk like that. I'm not saying at all that that's impossible because, you know, I've seen people make cool costumes that were like full covered stuff and all. So, Honestly, you know what? That makes the situation even worse because since you can actually make cool costumes even with like covering almost the whole body up, that just makes these meh, F grade costumes even worse. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, and please don't misunderstand. You know, don't put words into my mouth. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Yeah, objectification is not a good thing. I agree with that. I am not saying objectifying is, not a big deal. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you can't. I don't like it when people get so hung up on that fact that it stifles creativity, you know? And I don't know. I'm not great with words sometimes, so I really hope that I'm making sense and that you understand what I'm saying and you're not, you know, nothing of what I'm saying is getting misconstrued. All right. That's enough of that. Let's go back to the video. I apologize. Here.
And I was getting worried for my boy Reptile being in the latter. But by some miracle, Reptile got the best costume design he
Yes.
ever gotten in this franchise.
I love this outfit.
A new rendition of the classic ninja suit.
Yeah.
Black and green color palette, the hoodie, the mask. But then there are small things on the costume that make the whole thing pop. There are many line patterns all over his costume, which makes it a little bit like lizard scales.
Yeah.
Ironically, some of it looks like leather.
You own leather made from reptiles. What? It's not like I skinned your cousin Benny.
Reptile has plate armor on his shoulders and arms. They literally look like lizard scales and spikes.
Yeah, yeah, Johnny. I know you have expensive taste and you're a celebrity, so you have to look the part, but no leather, no leather. Bad Johnny. No real fur, no leather.
He has snake tattoos on his face and arms. My
Bad
favorite
Johnny.
detail about his design is a green sash. It wraps around his body like a snake. Then the sash goes to his back, and it looks like
a tail. Yeah.
First saw him in the trailer.
I didn't even think about that. Why am I so dense sometimes? God. Oh shit! I really hope my mom doesn't come home when I'm in the middle of making this, and like, cause my bedroom door is open, and I don't want her. Sometimes she'll come home and she'll come to like let me know she's home. She'll just show up in my doorway. She has scared me a couple of times. Like I've actually screamed one time because she spooked me. So I keep like the corner of my eye, I'm like, oh my god, please don't. Which it's still early. She won't be off work till like later in the evening, but still, I keep seeing the living room through my bedroom door out of the corner of my eye, and it's making me think. Like you think someone's there. Yeah.
I could not tell if that was his sash or his tail. Such a genius design.
Yeah.
The costume not only looks cool, the small details that I just mentioned cleverly tells the player that this is a lizardy boy.
Yeah.
Directly saying it.
Yeah.
Subtle, you might not have even noticed.
But your brain did.
He's also
Somebody please tell me what that reviewer's name is, because I watched some videos of his years ago and then I lost track of him. I don't remember what his name is, but I loved his review style. And and that he came up with that genius concept. You probably didn't notice, but your brain did. Somebody please comment section, please. Somebody tell me what that guy's name is so I can look him up and get back with him, please.
extremely handsome. People started having the hots for him the moment the trailer.
Actually pinpoint the second when
People had the hots for Reptile.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they did make him really. They did make him kind of a cute boy. I remember there's a friend of mine. I'm on his. He's an animator. I'm not gonna say what kind, just animator. And I'm in his Discord, but when this game dropped, he did a screenshot and he said, "Who's this cute boy?" And we're all like, "Oh, that's Reptile." And he's like, "What? Wait, that's Reptile?" And then he like put a picture of like an old version of him and it said, "This guy. That's Reptile." And we're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I know, he looks good, doesn't he?" And it's like from then on he had a new video game crush. He loves MK1 Reptile.
While you guys are simping for him, I was simping for him back in 2020. Reptile is also currently the only character with a unique blood color.
Green!
Which is a reference to how it was in older games.
Yeah.
So unfortunately a dead.
Yeah, unfortunately that means people who showcase like fatalities and stuff for this game, they don't want to get demonetized. So they use characters like Reptile. They either do a mod that colors the blood different or they just use Reptile. And poor Reptile gets there's so many videos of him being the victim.
Detriment to him, because now every combo video, guide, fatality compilation is all done onto Reptile. Because green blood won't get you demonetized on YouTube. We greatly appreciate your sacrifice as a training dummy Reptile. Which, by the way, I myself have never done.
Special thanks to Ben for the fatality video that doesn't have only Reptile in it.
I remember that video. And then 11 it was what were the characters? The characters they used Devora a lot because she has like blue blood, and then they used RoboCop because he has oil blood. Yeah. So they were the test dummies.
Thank you very much. Yeah, everyone gets a chance to die.
Equal opportunity slaughter. Oh, that is a sweet shirt, by the way. I've got a Johnny one that I'm trying to get. It has like some of y'all probably know what y'all probably seen this shirt, but it has like, you know, like a collage of Johnny's on it, and it says literally me. Cause you know what? I'm sorry. I not, you know, what is that, tooting my own horn or whatever. I like you to think me and Johnny do actually have a lot in common. That's probably why I like him so much, because he has I'm similar to him in a lot of ways, I think. I just wish I could kick ass like him, and I wish I was as sexy as him. Anyways, okay. But yeah. Cool shirt. I'm gonna get me a Johnny shirt, hopefully soon.
Reptile also has keys on his waist because
He's a jailer!
Don't know why he kept those keys after leaving Shan Tsung though. I guess it's now just a bit more fashion for his.
Yeah, I've seen people use like vintage keys for like keychains and you know, jewelry and stuff. So yeah, maybe it's fashion now, or maybe it goes deeper than that, and it's like a token of his past to remind him blah blah blah. You know, that stuff. You know, maybe he's keeping it not so much for sentiment, but just like as a keep in mind where you came from kind of thing, or you know, the thing you went through. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like that too.
Christmas elf skin. The keys turn into candy canes. Very cute.
Yeah.
Turned out that Reptile didn't have a reptilian form. It's just a human that could use lizard magic. I would be super pissed.
Yes.
But I will still not deny that his human form design is goated as fuck.
Yes.
Luckily, we got the best of both worlds. Now let's talk about his lizard form. This is definitely the most unique part of Reptile this time. The closest in game he looked like this was in Deadly Alliance, but even then, he was still kind
Yeah, he looks more like a crocodile.
of ninja-ish. In M1K, however, he's a monster crocodile man, which is
I don't know why I said that. Crocodiles are reptiles. What the... I'm sorry. Let's strike that from the record. My dumbass moment.
very similar to how he was in the 2021 movie,
Mm-hmm.
which does make me wonder if his 2021 design inspired his M1K design.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Of his M1K design inspired his 2021 design.
Yeah, the chicken or the egg. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if one was inspired by the other.
The chicken or the egg. Speaking
It kills me when he just slips in the sexy fan art for like one frame.
of 2021 time, people weren't the biggest fan of him because he was just a monster, and not the cool lizard ninja we all know and love.
Yeah.
Now that should be an issue for M1K Reptile, but because he changes between forms, this issue is nullified.
Approved.
I
did a
think
thumbs
this
up, you
lizard
couldn't
form
tell,
gives
sorry.
him many new and interesting moves that he's never had before. He uses his tail, the size and weight of his body contributing to his attacks, his big old mouth chomping and boring people. His stomps
Boring.
are off the charts, and the game gave us
The
one of the
vor
best
stomps.
reptile moves ever. The death run.
If an alligator grabs you, it might start a death roll, a terrifying spin meant to dismember prey.
Yo, that's cool. They gave him a death roll attack. Awesome.
As a scaly enjoyer,
Yeah.
I feel like I need to mention the lizard in the room. He's kind of ugly. I don't have too many issues with his body.
Okay, yeah.
But the face, though,
I don't like, I will agree, I kind of don't like the face. It's a little off. I think it's the mouth that's bothering me.
it's like if you took 2021 Reptile and use a frying pan to smash his face.
Yeah, and it's kind of short. It looks more mammalian because it's so short like that and not very reptilian, as reptiles tend to have elongated faces and mammals tend to have, the shortened faces. So I think that is what it is. It's putting me off. That's what it is. Yeah. The face is too stumped in. It looks more mammalian than reptilian. Yeah. I agree with that, yeah. It does look like you smashed him in with a frying pan.
Face. He's like the pug breed of lizard men. The red gum on
Yeah, he's a pug lizard!
the top of his lips makes
Yeah, and then he's got a butthead mouth. Beavis and Butthead. Butthead has like the big gum problem in his braces. Yeah, so his gums are always sticking out. Yeah, he looks like Butthead.
it look like he's puckering his lips all the time. I honestly would have.
Yeah, I don't think it looks like he's puckering his lips. Like I said, it just looks like he's constantly got his upper lip curled up, exposing his, he's got a butthead mouth, yeah. It just looks like he should be going, hey, baby.
Preferred if they went with something closer to his 2021 design. In fact,
Yeah.
I would prefer the lizard's design in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Insomniac did an
Ooh, that does look cool.
amazing job with the design. With all this being said, I still love my ugly precious boy.
Aww. What is that picture?
And his pug-like face actually makes him look very unique in the lizard men economy. Personally, I'm just happy he got a scaly form.
Yeah.
And I know many people in the Scaly Council who picked up M1K just because of him. Oh, and if anyone is wondering if I prefer Reptile or the lizard.
Uh-oh. Yeah! Why all the fighting? Why can't we just... Yeah, make love, not war. I agree. Why pick when you can have both? I mean, that's my philosophy. Of course, I am polyamorous. Maybe that's why I think that way. See, that's why I can't stand harem anime. No, I'm sorry. I worded that wrong. I like harem anime because they pretty much have my mindset. Whenever you have those other anime where he can't decide which girl he likes, or even the rare occasion when it's a reversed one, she can't decide what boy she likes. I'm just like, ¿por qué no las dos? Or tres, or however many others are in this equation. Why not both or all? What's wrong with that? Don't pick. Just take them all. I don't know. No, I don't have anything against monogamy. Don't misunderstand me.
Talk about Reptile's lore. The Size-Off part of this character. Size-Off is a Terrier, one of the reptiloid race which lives on Outworld's fringes. And Size-Off possesses the ability to shape-shift into a human. This ability made him a freak among his people.
Aww, did you see that picture? Wait, go back.
Shifted.
Yeah, I know we saw that picture. Not that one. This one. Aww. Poor baby.
He made him a free kill on his feet. Fully
Aw.
mercilessly.
Mercifully.
You can't say it. Mercilessly. Wow, really, man? I don't got no room to talk. I know I've got words that I can't say. Like, bro, I definitely got words, that I have a hard time pronouncing, so it's still funny to, oh God, excuse me, that was a nasty burp, I'm sorry. It was one of them foamy ones, ah! Sorry, go back to the video.
Can't say human words.
It's him! That motherfucker. You can be on this planet if you want, but I'm telling you, that motherfucker over there is not real.
Not say mercilessly. I'll be a bully.
Just say with no mercy.
Yeah, just say without mercy.
Size off was
Hey, you said it.
a very
Oh.
ironic fate for him, considering that in the past timelines, all he wanted to do was save his race, and now his race betrays him.
Aww.
Pretty good start for Size Off's story. This could lead to a lot of potential. Oh wait, there's more. Size Off needed food and shelter, so he joined a traveling carnival and performed his shape-shifting abilities for money. He then met Shang Tsung, who wishes to study his shape-shifting. Size Off refuses, so Shang Tsung took his wife and son as hostages, which forced Size Off to become Shang Tsung's slave.
That's
which is why
awesome.
we see him in
That is awesome fan art, by the way. Whoever, I feel like I've seen their art around before, but whatever their name is, fabulous work.
This is a little too much lore for Size Off.
That's enough nonsense!
Shape-shifting abilities already leads to many possibilities for where his character can go. He's looked down upon in Outworld and Zarterra,
Aw.
so he must find his own identity in this world that disowns him. This is already some pretty good stuff. So what the fuck are these other two things they added to his character? Let's start with the circus part.
Hey, okay, yeah, I agree about the circus part. That might be a little much, but what's wrong with the wife and child thing? 'Cause like that's necessary though. It's someone. It's a bargaining chip. It's leverage. So I don't see anything wrong with the wife and child one. The circus one though feels like it was kind of just thrown in there.
There's so little information about this, and I don't really see the point of this. What did you do there? Did you learn any acrobatic?
I love that clip.
Shouldn't he be kind of famous in Outworld because of his act? The only two things I can think of as to why this is here. One, he kind of despises this job, with the way he says gift here.
Turned out there are many who would pay good money to see my gift.
He doesn't love
Yeah.
using his shape-shifting for performances. The thing that made him a freak
I am not a performing monkey.
back at him, which plays in well with his identity issues.
Yeah.
Two, this is just an excuse for him to meet Shang Tsung.
We crossed paths and he saw what I could do.
But honestly, I still think it's pointless. Just have him meet Shane. You don't need a traveling sideshow to establish this. Although, if they give us a clown costume for
Oh
it,
no.
then this whole plot point would be
No.
Then there's the matter of his family. First off, congratulations, Reptile. After 30 years of wanting to reproduce for your race, you finally fucked. I don't inherently
You want some fuck? I got yellow. Oh, she don't want yellow. Maybe blue? She don't want blue. I love that video.
think having a family was a bad thing for Size Off.
Swiggity swood.
I just don't think they implemented this very well for him. He finds out his family is dead. Is sad for 10 seconds, then moves on from it fairly quickly. This does not
I like how my yes, I made my mom watch the I made my mom watch the MK1 storyline cutscenes thing with me. She was half interested, I guess, but from what I could see, there are two things about it. I know she did take a liking to. She likes Johnny because he's funny. You know, she's like he's like the best part of it because he's just yeah he's funny. um, and let's see. I was about to say something, but I don't know if I should say that much about my mother. It's nothing bad, but it's like she might be embarrassed if she found out I said it. Oh my god, don't tell them that. And the other thing I can see she kind of took interest in was Shang Tsung as a villain because like she watched the 90 what is it 95 movie with me and she enjoyed that. She liked that movie and like I said that was I could see from that she liked Shang Tsung as a villain. She kind of got into that aspect. And then when it played that part where it's revealed he already killed them, my mom went, what was it she said? She said something like that. She said something like, well, that slimy bastard. Or she said something like that. So, those are, yeah, she's kind of meh interested. Because I mean, she's kind of always been like that. She's not really much of she's always been a casual fan of things. She's not really a fangirl type, you know? She's just, meh, yeah, I like it, whatever. The only thing I've ever seen her actually get excited about or actually have, like, a fangirly thing is Jaws, the movie Jaws. She loves that's like her favorite movie. So that's the only thing I've ever seen her actually get into, you know, fandom wise. But yeah, so that's why I say she was meh about it. It's because she's just not really a fan girl type person, you know. She's a casual fan of things. So I kind of expected her to just be, yeah, all right, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'll watch it because you want me to watch it with you. But it was nice to see that she did get some enjoyment out of it. Like I said, Johnny, she's entertained by him, and then I can see she kind of she likes the villain, you know, aspect of Shang Tsung. You know, so that slimy, conniving, you know, bastard. Okay. God, you know what? I keep going off on for some reason today I feel like going off on tangents. This video is going to be longer than it should be, probably because I keep going off on tangents.
Feel like a brooding man at all. He's witty, cheery, charming. He doesn't feel like he just lost his family mere moments ago. The two reasons why I think
I can see that, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. They kind of don't really give us time for him to really, you know, the whole, oh God, my family's actually dead. The family that I was uh doing this shadowy junk, you know, this the I can't words right now. I was doing this bad stuff just to protect them, but they were dead this whole time. So like I was doing all this for nothing. On top of my family's dead, I was doing all of this for nothing. They didn't really, I will agree, they didn't really give us enough time to dwell on that part, and yeah, I agree with that. He's not really coming off like he just lost his family. I agree with that.
It gives him something to bond with Baraka.
Ooh, yeah, especially you Baraka Syzoth shippers. We'd love to hear that. Yeah, more bonding.
Protecting your family. I would have done the same.
Too. And the main reason I think they did this, it makes turning Syzoth from bad guy to good guy extremely easy, which in my opinion, is kind of just lazy writing.
Okay, yeah, maybe it is. I think it just wasn't given enough time to flesh out. I think it's what the problem is.
Like, duh. Of course Syzoth would do the bad things to save his family. Let me bring up another example to help me explain why I don't like this part of Syzoth. I don't like using the C word, but let's talk about Kolya.
Ah! No!
There are tons of things to criticize about Bo Young's character.
Bore Young.
The thing I want to focus on is his motivations. The main thing Sto Young wants to do is protect his
Store.
family. He's also a beatdown MMA fighter who wants to go back to his glory day. He's also trying to live up to his ancestors' legacy. He's also trying to save the world. Motivation, character traits, backstories doesn't automatically deepen a character's complexity.
What does that say when Muffa's gonna realize complexity doesn't make a character better? Automatically. You could say Aaron has 400 layers of symbolism and I wouldn't give a shit because I thought Ed from Good Burger was funnier and had more impact on me.
It can help sometimes, but it also increases the amount of consistency the writers have to handle.
Yeah. Yes, flesh out your character, but don't add so much onto the backstory pile that it's just, like that clip of Plankton. All right, I get it. Yeah. There is such thing as too much backstory. Like, trim the fat. Keep it, simplify it a little bit. Trim the fat.
By giving more to Sizoth's story, you don't improve the character. You just give me more questions that can't be answered.
Yeah.
Here's how I would write Sizoth in the story. After Sizoth gets banished, he meets Shan's son and joins him. Maybe Shan could offer a way to cure him of his shape-shifting illness.
Oh.
But as the story goes on, Sizoth must learn to embrace this part of himself instead of being a shape.
Speaking of that thumbnail and that picture, Sonic sir, I am talking directly to you, so I hope you see this video. I know you've been watching at least some of them because you gave me that nice little message about appreciating me reacting to all of them. But I hope you're watching this. I have a friend, the friend I mentioned earlier. I'm in his Discord server. Well, it's somebody else from that server and a few other people. When they saw that thumbnail, they were asking, why does he have a human tongue? Why doesn't he have a lizard tongue? Yeah, like that was a legit question that they asked. It was like, wait a minute, why doesn't he have the right tongue? Where's his lizard tongue? Okay, anyways.
My mutation wasn't to be feared. It wasn't a source of shame.
Yeah.
It still goes pretty well with Sizoth's future development, since they mostly focus on his Zartaran heritage plot later on anyways. Now, this does make redeeming Sizoth a bit harder. Helping Shan-Tsung do horrible experiments to get a kid, instead of saving his family, is probably a harder pill to swallow.
Yeah.
But Mortal Kombat is filled with morally messed up people being redeemed.
Yeah.
Just look at Sindel in this game. She's a fucking racist tyrant, and people love her. Now, since I'm talking about Sizoth's law, I might as well talk about the other lizard in the room. After Chapter 7, Sizoth and Ashra start dating.
Did you know about Ashra and Sizoth? I'm happy for them both, Kung Lao.
Aww.
I feel kind of neutral.
Yeah, I think it kind of just came out of nowhere. They just, like, decided they should start dating, because why not? Yeah. They should have shown us more between the two characters so that we could actually see, oh yeah, I could see them ending up together, sure. I'm sorry, shippers. Like, I'm one of those annoying shippers that needs to have chemistry and logic, to see them as a couple, or, any characters together as a couple. I'm not one of those that just makes ships because I think it would be interesting, or not even that, like, no evidence, no chemistry, I just thought why not? I thought it would be hot. Or, crack ships. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. This is no disrespect if you're into crack ships. I hate crack ships. Sorry. No disrespect meant, but that's just me personally. I hate crack ships. So, yes, I'm a shipper that needs to have actual, like, evidence and chemistry to where I could see these two or more as, a thing. Romantic. So, yeah, the Reptile, Sizoth, kind of it's just there, Why? I mean, I don't hate it, but Why? You know? It just kind of came out of nowhere.
And it's not because I'm a reptile, so you stole it from me.
Aww. Oh, that's actually, I like that fan art. Hey, yo. But, no, I get that feeling.
Mainly because there were never any hints of this in the story mode whatsoever.
Yeah!
It's like NRX barged into my room, told me that these two were a thing, and left me to contemplate this.
Yeah, exactly. They just kind of dropped it in our laps and hoped we just accepted it. Like, okay. Huh? What? Okay. I guess.
How am I supposed to feel about this? There were hints of Raiden and Katana.
Yeah! Raiden Katana! Oh my god, there's... Yes! Yes! Raiden Katana. And they blatantly told us, Melina, about Melina and, Tanya.
Melina and Tanya.
Donnie with everyone! Yes! Thank you for saying that. That boy, I'm sorry. Some of y'all may not want to hear this, but that boy is as bisexual as the day is long, okay? he's a bi king, okay guys? Sorry, he is. I only say that because and I mean it's Twitter, so or X. I refuse to call it X. I'm sorry. It's just Twitter. X is a stupid name. I'm sorry, I almost lost my train of thought. That's Twitter, so you know, who cares what Twitter people think. But there was like these dude bro MK fans that were getting all pissy every time for the John Shi ship, or just shipping Johnny with any dude, you know, or saying that he's bisexual coded. He literally flirts with anyone. There are like MK dude bro fans that just like foaming at the mouth, crapping themselves in anger if you even suggest, you know, he's kind of queer coded, you know? Or, oh, I like, you know, John Shi or Johnny with the, you know, they just get so like foaming at the mouth, unnecessarily, irrationally angry. And it's like, first of all, it's only a game. Why you have to get so mad? It's only a game. Calm down. You know, calm down, buddy. It's just a game. These are fictional characters. Secondly, there's nothing wrong with your macho tough guy being queer, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't make them any less macho. So that's kind of insulting, honestly, that you get mad to say that he might be queer. So that says more about you and how you feel about, you know, queer people. I don't know. I guess I said pretty much, yeah. The first 2 points, you know, it's just a game. Why are you so mad? Why are you mad about a macho man being queer? You know, just relax. But anyways, I went on that little tangent. I am just on a tangent, like train, like kick today. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But yeah. Thank you, Sonic, for saying he's flirting with everyone, because yes, he flirts with everyone.
But Ashler and Sizoth barely chatted with each other.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll expand upon this eventually. It's just more information about Sizoth they haven't elaborated on. Alright, enough negatives about my lizard boy.
Oh yeah. Oh, to add on to that, Johnny is bi or pan or whatever, you know. Uh oh, that's an adorable picture, by the way. Like, there's a lot of people who see him that way. I mean, there are literally fan fictions where it's multi-chapters of him just going around banging everybody in Earthrealm and Outworld and any other realms. Boy, yes, he is recognized as bisexual at the very least.
Let's talk positives. The reason why I think people still like Sizoth is because he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's pleasant.
Yeah.
Likeable. Cracks jokes. I hear the word personality being thrown
Yeah.
whenever people talk about why they like this version of Reptile so much.
He actually has a personality. He's not just a jobber. And they gave him a good personality. He's adorable.
But the main reason they like him, in my opinion, is simply because he got his own chapter.
Yeah.
Fans have begged for their favorites to escape the jobber status for years.
Yes.
And as a Reptile fan, this is like a dream come true. And probably enough to satisfy many people to like Syzoth as a character. Now, I like to mention something more controversial about this version of Reptile. I actually know some people in the Scaly Council that don't accept this version of Reptile.
Jesus Christ. I just looked down at my my timer for how long I've been recording. I've been going on for an hour. What the hell? Have I really been yapping that much? Has bro really been yapping that long? Really? I'm so sorry, guys.
And the main reason is because he's way too different compared to his past incarnations. He's not really a lizard man. He's more of a human shape-shifting risking. And I completely understand where they're coming from. There are characters who didn't get changed much compared to previous iterations. And then
I know, I will say I like this Kung Lao better than the past Kung Lao. I think he's more likable in this. Which I've always liked Kung Lao over Liu Kang. But I like Kung Lao. I like this version of Kung Lao like even more. Is like I think the while I did still like him, I thought, you know, the old Kung Lao was still kind of a stick in the mud, I guess. He's still kind of a little too serious for my liking. And this new Kung Lao, he's got the qualities that I liked about old Kung Lao, but he's even better now because he's not so he lost the, you know, somebody dislodged the stick that was in his ass, and he's even better now. And I also like this version of you know, God Liu Kang, Fire God Liu Kang. I love him. I love Fire God Liu Kang so much. I used to just like old school regular human Liu Kang. He was aight. He was cool. He was aight. You know, I just thought he was aight. Fire God Liu Kang. I love him. I love him so much so that I have like I probably mentioned my silly little fan fiction comic thing that I was drawing up and writing. Um, at first I was just gonna have like it was gonna be a mishmash of different, you know, I just would take the things from the different timelines that I liked and just mesh them together, which I'm still doing for the most part. But like originally I had human Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and then I was just gonna have like Fujin because I like Fujin. I was gonna have him be like the god watching over them. But I just love Fire God Liu Kang so much that I changed my mind. I went back and like retconned it. I went back and redid the parts and I put in MK1 Fire God Liu Kang. I mean, I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I'm going to put him in there and you know. And I did go back and fix and I put in MK1 Raiden and Kung Lao in the place of MK11 Liu Kang and Kung Lao. So I don't know. That's what he was saying. I said all of that because he was talking about, you know, they're pretty much the same as in previous games. I'm like, no. I think Kung Lao is a little bit cooler and more laid back and enjoyable in MK1. I like him a lot better in MK1.
And there are some that get changed drastically, such as Reptile. Personally, I welcome change.
Oh my god, don't remind me of all the people who were pissy about what MK1 Tanya's like. And oh my god, it's like this. I don't know if they're the same people, but they always seem to be in the same boat with each other. The ones who are getting pissy about gender swapping some characters, it's like, who cares? Personally, I think gender swapping characters is just cool, just because it's cool to see, you know, the different versions of the character. You know, I like how creative, you know, you can get with that. And also it's like it's just this timeline, guys. Calm down. It's just for this timeline. I mean, we're not completely erasing the old timelines, you know. It's just for this timeline. It's a new timeline. They're gonna do a few things different. Relax.
Especially in this timeline, where you can change everything. I think the critique should come from how the change was handled. For example, I love how Baraka was handled.
Yeah.
I absolutely despise how Nitara was done.
Boo.
For Reptile, I'm quite open to it. Despite the new stuff, he still has the spirit of the previous reptiles. For me personally, the moment he transformed into a lizard man was the moment I was at ease that he's going to be a good iteration.
Reptiles.
And I still love the past versions of Reptile. I still love their designs. I still love the
I saw that.
team he had in MKX. The new version of Reptile isn't going to change that. On the other side of this topic, I've heard opinions on why this version of Reptile works. Is because he looks like DMC Devil May Cry Dante.
Oh God. Oh no. I used to absolutely despise this character, and the only reason why I don't hate him as much as I used to is only because that animation friend I mentioned earlier, that is his husbando. He loves DMC Dante. So, like, that's the only reason I've actually don't hate him as much as I used to. It's mainly through him, but it's like, oh no! Why are we comparing them?
Excuse me? Definitely help attract more people to him. I don't think that alone would have worked if I replaced the current.
Oh, I see what he's saying. He's saying some of them just think his human form is hot, and that's why they like him.
Reptile design with his MKX1, but his story plays out exactly the same. I guarantee you people would still like this version of Reptile. In fact, I have proof. Baraka. He looks and acts just like his past versions.
I mean, yeah, generally speaking, he does look. I was gonna say I like the way they designed it. It's his design is slightly better, and I like it better than his MK11 look. His MK1 look, I dare say, it's kind of handsomer. Yeah, I said it. I don't know. I thought his MK11 look. I don't know. It's too meathead looking. I guess is the, maybe that's. Yeah, it's too meathead looking. I guess, and it's also probably because of him being more of a neutral party, leaning more towards good guy. Or you know what? No, I'm sorry. What? MK1 actually is good guy. Honestly, from that other SonicHaXD video where he talked about Baraka, yeah. He's good guy. So maybe it's the fact that they rewrote him to be a good guy that I like. That's probably a big part of it too, but also, I don't know, I like his MK1 design way better than his 11 design.
Yet everyone especially likes him here, because of his new characteristics and lore.
Yeah!
And gasifying Baraka wouldn't have improved.
Ugh!
And the same goes to Reptile. You can be happy that Reptile's now a pretty fuck boy. Don't you dare come up to my face and say that this is an improvement. It's a different flavor.
Yeah, it's a different flavor.
I want to talk about are two things they can add to make this the perfect Reptile. And I don't mean
is that his theme that's playing?
Changes or adds to his story. I mean things NRS can add to him. Right now. That'll make everyone happy. 1. Give us customizations with his lizard form.
Yeah!
Since this form plays an important role on his moveset.
That would be cool, yeah.
You can change the skin color of his lizard form depending on which skin you pick. But I want more.
More!
To give him funny accessories.
Yeah!
Cowboy pants.
Aww.
And the biggest customization change. I want to be able to change his face. Since people think he's too ugly.
Yeah.
The option to change it. Maybe make it look more like the 2021 version.
Yeah, give us a 2021 skin.
Or if you want to give him super fun service, give them the goofy deadly lion's head.
Yeah, since they were what I think it was the Armageddon outfits is what was that the game that they took the costumes from, I think. Yeah, give him one of those old those old looks.
Tresorian skin. Just adding scales which was pretty weak in my opinion.
This costume is great. I wish they committed more to the scales on the body. I guess so. I think he looks. I mean, I still think he looks attractive, but that's just that's just me. But I see what you mean. I think it looks okay, but I do see what you mean.
KX or Shaolin monk's skins and try to be true to how they look.
Yeah, I kind of like that bone vest that he has there. That's one of my favorite costumes of his.
In the original games, which means making his face more monstrous, you'd make everyone in the Scaly Council happy. And I truly think this would make him the best Reptile version ever. And that's pretty much all I've got to say about Reptile. I love my boy,
Aww.
and I'm happy he's back after 8 years. 60% of this video has been a Reptile character analysis, and I could go longer if I wanted to.
Hey, don't feel bad, dude. I just realized I've gone over an hour because I wouldn't stop going off on tangents and yapping, so don't worry about it.
And that is the end of Act 2. Act 1 was a pretty straightforward tournament plot that feels familiar to previous MK plots. Act 2 sees our trio go on a mission with interesting events, world building, and teaming up with unlikely partners. One of the things I liked about Mortal Kombat Aftermath was the unorthodox team up of Shang Tsung, Night Wolf, and Fujin.
Yeah.
The same goes for Act 2. I love seeing Baraka, Sizoff, and Dashra working with the good guys, but unfortunately, that's pretty much the last time we see this group in this game.
Aww.
And I know people say the story starts to get bad at the twist in Chapter 12. But in my opinion, this is where the story starts to go downhill. And I'm not just saying that because...
Wait.
The stories
I was trying to see who those were. Is that Sizoff and, Kenshi?
starts to go down.
Yeah!
And I'm not just saying that because Reptile isn't in it anymore. Barker.
Hey guys, what is up? SonicHaXD here, and thank you all so much for watching this Reptile video. I've put a lot of effort into this video. It's got references to many Mortal Kombat games. I talk about many of my older videos. I bring up people that I've collabed with. I shared a ton of artworks and commissions in this video. And of course, this video was all about the Scaly Man himself. In my opinion, this video feels like the accumulation of 4 years of my Mortal Kombat YouTuber career, all condensed into this ultimate video. And I know a lot of you have been looking forward to this, so I really hope you guys had a good time and enjoyed this video. Sadly,
I did.
This end segment for a celebratory reasoning. I'm here to give you guys some bad news. Chapter 8 will most likely, definitely not be released next month.
Oh.
And
Damn, you had me worried. I thought it was something serious. It's just like, oh, I'm not going to be able to put this video out soon. Okay, whatever. Put it out when you can. I don't know why people always can... I don't know. Maybe it's because some fans do get impatient, but I've never, I get impatient, but, like, not to the point where it's like, you have to tell me it's bad news that you can't put this video out exactly when you thought you did. I'm like, oh, well, that's fine, dude. God, I thought you were about to tell me that you were going to quit the fandom or somebody died. No, I can't put the video out as soon as I said, okay, buddy, all right, whatever. Get it out when you can. I don't know, that's just me. I don't like being, like, I already have, like, anxiety and, like, panic issues. I don't need you adding to it. It's like I hate the clickbait thumbnail where you think, oh my god, is that, they'll have, like, thanks for everything, and it's like, are you retiring? And it's just like, no, I've just reached, like, 1 million subscribers. Thanks, guys. And it's like, you mother... Don't do that to me! Don't give me a heart attack like that. Maybe that's why I hate it. Don't, yeah.
reasons for that. Reason number 1, I am out of script.
You're out of script.
Last year. Planned all of this 8 months ago. I spent about like a month or 2 just constantly writing for the Suck series, and then decided to stop after chapter 7 because I felt like I had to start uploading videos or else it's going to be a dead channel. And now that I've uploaded all 7 of my chapters, I am out of script, which means I need to get to writing.
Oh, I see.
I have a general idea as to what I'm going to write for the next couple chapters. However, it will still take me quite some time. So hopefully you guys will allow me to cook so that I can deliver
some fresh shawarma. I don't know. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the only reason. Reason number 2, you guys see the San Diego Comic-Con trailer. Chaos Reigns, the next Mortal Kombat story expansion, is happening at the end of September, which means I'm going to be dedicating a lot of time to that when that happens. So that is going to take up time for writing up for my story.
Yeah, when are they gonna put out more stuff on Chaos Reigns and the Animalities update? I wanna see who's who. I don't know. Maybe it'll end up maybe I'll do a reaction. Maybe people will just like showcase all the Animalities in a compilation video like they do with Fatalities, and um maybe I'll do a reaction of that.
Script. Do you think something that you guys want to watch from me? See how I feel about the next story expansion, and I'm very excited to check it out and see if it's good or most likely bad, and probably 3 or 4 videos about that expansion before I get back to writing the script. But sadly, there's going to be one last reason for the delay, and it's because I'm actually working on 3 secret projects behind the scenes. The first video that I plan will probably be released by next week, and it's going to be a Reptile video, so
Of course.
you guys are going to like that one. The second video is going to be a collab entry to a certain Slithery Guys videos, and I'm going to be talking about fighting game story mode related topics, so I hope you guys will enjoy that when that happens. And lastly, I have a bigger project that I've planned. I don't want to give away too much, but I will say I'm going to be talking about a Mortal Kombat thing that is quite universally beloved. And I'm going to be mostly shit talking it, so let's hope that resume works there. And those are mainly the reason as to why I'm not going to be able to deliver Chapter 8 next month. And
wait, is it like the 95 Oh wait, did he already do a video on the 95 movie? I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look through his videos. Because that's the only thing I can think of.
unfortunately, I estimate it's going to be till next year.
Wow.
It's going to take a lot of time. However, it's not me slacking off on some certification. I'm literally going to be still uploading videos on a monthly basis. The channel is going to be thriving. So I hope you guys are going to still be sticking around for me. Lots of content.
Of course.
Yeah, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching this mid-season finale, basically. If you think about it, actually, if I combine from chapter 1 till 7 all together, I've pretty much made around close to 3 hours of suck content for you guys. It's been a very interesting project for me. Usually I go into hiatus for like a couple months and then release a big project, but I have been uploading monthly this entire year, and it's been very tiring.
I imagine.
I've learned a lot. I love the engagement with you guys I've been getting. And very happy that you guys are loving the 3D animations that I've and a lot of them.
Yes.
Very excited to be learning more and doing more of that. Just
Yes, that's become like one of my favorite parts of your newer videos is those little animations.
yeah, it's still gonna be a very exciting year. So stick around. Thank you all so much for watching. And be Reptile.
Yeah.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye. That don't work yourself too hard, man. I always
Show hamburgers. It's like one of these guys made it through.
Oh, that's from Amazing Digital Circus. I have not watched the second episode yet. Wait, what? Okay. So that was SonicHaXD Mortal Kombat 1 Doesn't Suck, the Reptile chapter. It was 37 minutes long, and my recording time is almost an hour and 30. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I am feeling especially yappy today, and I don't know why. I apologize for that. I hope I didn't talk your ear off. I hope it wasn't annoying. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment, because that seems to help out with the algorithm. Follow my Discord. And follow my Twitch. I have both links in the description. Please come to Twitch, come to Discord. I'm trying to build my fan base here, people. Don't be afraid. Come join in. Come join, come join the pod. you know, yeah. I like to talk, as you can see, once I get on a tangent about something, I will start yapping. And a good way to, do that is, talk with me. Come to the Twitch. Come chat. You know. All right, I'm rambling again. So yeah, Discord, Twitch, go follow those. Um, and I don't have a particular like set schedule for my streaming. I just do it when I can. Um, I can say like I don't know, maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays I probably won't stream because those are my work days. Um, but anyways, yeah. Uh, love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.